Hi all. Have you ever inherited a legacy UiPath project from another developer, opened it up and realized there isn't a single annotations, log message or comments in the entire solution? And to make things worse, your client or company has a strict compliance rules that say zero AI allowed, meaning you can't just feed the XAML file into an AI tools to summarize it for you. Don't panic. You don't have to manually click through hundreds of activities to write your code description document. Today, we are going to reverse engineer a completely black box UiPath project using completely offline, native, and compliance safe method. Let's get started. So, step one, look from the outside in. Before you can even touch a XAML file, open the project config.xlx. The config file is a gold mine of architecture intent. Look at the assets, settings, tabs. If you see asset names like SAP credential or invoice queue, you instantly discover the external system, applications, and queues the robot interact with without reading a single line of code. Document the system metrics first. Step 2, audit the project.json file. Open this in a text editor like Notepad++. It tells you two critical things immediately. First, the exact entry point XAML file of the project, and second, the dependencies. If you see uipath.excel.activities or uipath.webapi.activities, you immediately know the technical boundaries of the automation. Now your phase second is offline code parsing with PowerShell. Now let's auto-generate our process map without using AI because XAML files are just structured XML text document. We can use built-in Windows PowerShell to extract the project structure for our document. To map out how workflows call each other, run this simple command to search for all invoke workflow file activities. Instantly, PowerShell spits out a clean list of every XAML file dependency. You can copy this straight into a document to build your parent-child architecture tree. Want to know every website or application targeted? Run a query filtering for tags like URL or selector. Within seconds, you have an inventory of every endpoint the robot touches, completely offline and 100% data secure. Phase 3, the verbose track trick. But how do you know the exact execution step? Here is an ultimate pro tip, the log level trick. Open the project in UiPath Studio, go to debug tab and change your log level from info to verbose. Run the automation once in your local development or staging environment using test data. Now open your local UiPath log file folder because we use verbose logging. The execution text file logs the exact name of every single activity the moment it executes. It will literally write a chronological narrative for you, executing click open browser, executing type into, executing click login. Copy this execution sequence and your step-by-step technical description practically writes itself. Now the conclusion. So by combining your config asset mapping, PowerShell structures, dump, verbose execution traces, you can build a flawless enterprise-grade code description document for your company or client, all while maintaining absolute data security. If this reverse engineering walkthrough saved your hours of manual debugging today, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment if you have any question, and subscribe to the channel for practical RP and automation deep dives. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next tutorial.